What's up, guys? Midwest Trivia here, back again. Well, I've been editing, recording, editing some more, and then finally doing some final editing. I've prepared you guys a week plus long group of videos. I've recorded everything, got them all edited. I'll be releasing those videos periodically. As I have said in my videos, I'm getting ready to go on vacation, and I want to make sure that my viewers and followers are kept fed while I'm gone. And so I want to get all my content created and ready to go for you guys. So this is probably going to be the last video I do before I head out. But we're going to do a Matco flyer review. So this is 312 through 43, edition number 6. And they're carrying about with that same cartoonish theme, I guess is what you want to call it. They do have featuring their 10mm essential set. I think Snap-on calls it their essential set. I just refer to it as that. But $150 for Matco ADV. I don't know if you guys have ever used ADV. I assume you have. At least those that have a Matco guy. They're good at sockets. No, I can't lie about them. I can't say anything bad about them. They are offshore made, but with any offshore tool, if it's made in Taiwan, it's typically pretty good. So you get, your deeps, you get your, mids? Deeps, mids, shallows, universals, or swivels, and your impact. So luckily enough, if you're smart, I guess I would say if you're smart, I don't want to come off an a-hole, but if you think about it, you could build your own set and probably come out a lot cheaper. That's what I did, and I'd be willing to help people do it if they want to do it. Just reach out to me, let me know. But I built my own set here, and not including this one, but all of these are all 10. So here all the way up to like right here, I think they're all 10mm, and maybe even beyond. I think maybe up to here there is an 11. That's probably 11 there, but I believe that the rest of them are all 10s. And I built my own. What is that? That's an 11, like I thought. Okay, so yeah, everything else, all of this is all 10. I built my own 10mm essential kit. So I've got swivels, I've got both chrome and impact. I've got, like the bolt extractor type kind for rounded bolts. I've got your thin wall, your magnetic, your shallows, your deeps, all of that. I built my own set, and while I have more than what would come in a traditional set, I do have it. So, and I put together for fairly cheap. I even threw in a 1/2-inch drive, 10mm as well, in the event that you need a 1/2-inch drive with a 10mm. So, but I built that, and I can probably help others build one too if they reach out to me, let me know. But yeah, you can see down here at the bottom what all you get. Set of 12. All right, let's get into it. Air hammer 327 comes with the bits, 2100 blows per minute. That's not bad. It is a long barrel. I know that there's some other brands out there that hit just as hard. I know my Carlisle hits really hard for what it is, given that I found it at the junkyard. Not a bad gun, but also have a Snap-on as well. They have a new Cyclone light, $63, 2100 or 210 lumen, 8.5-hour runtime on it. This kit here, 205, which gives you a 45-piece ratcheting screwdriver set. I have everything with the exception of the smaller boy here. I've got everything else, maybe a few extensions less. Like I don't have the flex extension, but that's not a bad kit. I would go with the Snap-on version over this one here. I just don't like the feel of this ratchet, the material. I like the harder handle type tools. Starting to like them even more so. You get a light here, Cobb light, 300 lumen, slim work light. You can never go wrong with those. But the thing is, those are one of those things where they're cheap enough that you need to be smart, because you can easily look at the price and be like, oh, that's not bad, 300 lumen, I'll take it. But there are a lot of other cheaper lights than this that put out more lumen and it offer very similar performance in terms of battery life. So just be smart at what you buy. Here's some stick lights for 150. You get, is it 150 each? Yeah, I guess it's 150 each. I was thinking you get them in a set, but I guess you can get either orange or green. 600 lumen for 150. See, that's not a good deal for me, and I'll show you why. Let me pull this off the charger cord real quick. And I know this is gonna take longer, but I've got this Power Torque light that I picked up from O'Reilly's. This thing is ultra, and it's not even charged, but it's ultra bright. And it's got a base, and it's got all the other stuff, and it's USB charge, and I've had it for like 2 years. Never had a problem with it. Paid like 20 bucks for it. Just be smart with your money. That's a dumb purchase. Generators, you know, I got one of those. I got to do a video on one of those. I don't have a Matco one, but I do have a generator. They got their knuckle offset wrenches, $2.98, 13 piece. I got a lot of Matco wrenches, and I like the wrenches, but you know, I guess it still bothers me that some things are not, you know, I would like to see things like that being made in the USA. I don't know. I have a hard time buying certain tools, like, you know, that are not made in the USA. I don't know why. I guess because I've busted my knuckles enough time on wrenches that things that I know if they slip or they don't perform as you intended, can hurt you. And because of that, I'm a little bit gun shy on using cheap wrenches or cheap tools. This kit here, not bad, 132. You get like the low profile bits and all that kind of stuff. The only thing is, if that's not locking, it's kind of flip floppy, and then you can't, and if you're reaching, like, it's hard to explain, but if you've got a long reach, like, I guess I'll show you real quick, and I apologize for jumping all over the place, but I just want you to be informed. Like, this ratchet here is great, you know, if you can get to something that's deep. But the problem is, because you're so far extended, you don't get the force, the downward force that you need. So unless you can get a good bite on whatever it is you're trying to ratchet loose or tighten, these things almost become a nuisance. And for that very reason, I don't use this very often. It just kind of sits, and it's more of like a novelty item. And every once in a while, I pull it out. 3/8 drive. ADV Hex. These are offshore. If you got a Tractor Supply near you, I would encourage you to check Tractor Supply out. That light's dull. I bought these no-name Hex and Torques. This is what they look like. They sell them at Tractor Supply. You can see how I've been using that. And I've had these things like 3 years, and they absolutely work great. I mean, I'm trying to find, here's a Torques. I'll come over here. And that's on a Milwaukee Impact. Straight up and down, guys. Look at the flutes. No twist, nothing. These things work great. And they do not deform. They're chrome moly, but man, they are just well built. So if you have a Tractor Supply, go to Tractor Supply and get yourself some of those. So that, I don't know. It may be this. I bet you they're the same manufacturer. $20 for an oil dispenser, whatever. They got the black pliers wrenches out. Okay. These flexible head ones, once again, if it doesn't lock, it's not really that great. 13-piece wheel lock kit. You can buy that cheaper on Amazon. And then this is a SAT flyer. They don't have a whole lot. And anytime you get like 2 or 3 pages in, and then automatically it jumps over to apparel, I mean, I'm not going through that crap. Boxes, I'm not really going through that crap too much, but you can see what they got. They do have a new 2S box out, which everybody's probably seen. And here's now they got a 28-inch deep version of this one. I do like the 2 drawers up top, where you get like the socket jar and then like a wrench jar or whatever. I like that design. I almost like the ones where you get like 3 drawers like that. I think those work really well. And then we jump back into tools again. You can get your some welding rods. Is that what that is, or what is that? Round files. What am I talking about? Looked like it was a welding. I'm sorry. I'm tired. Round files. So if you have to clean terminals and stuff like that, you can do that. Push pin removal pliers. Okay. Maybe that may be. But I bet you could get that on for the amount of times you're gonna need to use it. You could probably buy it cheaper somewhere else. Power spit tray bin. You know, Amazon all day. Dura blocks, those are really good. I got a few of those with all the body work I've done. $2.79 for hammers. Just pick up Trusty Cook. You can get your 53 ounces for $80. That may be worth it. Some files. Brushes, that's high. You know, body trim tools, cutting tools. I mean, you know, wire strippers. This is just stuff that you would pick up. Like, this is stuff that you, like, I need it, and I don't feel like going or ordering offline or going somewhere else to buy it. And so the price is at a point for which it's not cheap, but it's not expensive. So you just grab a couple things off the truck, and you're like, okay, I didn't spend a lot of money, and you feel good when you walk off. You don't, your butthole's not hurting. So that's what these kind of items are. You know, the valve core tool, which I'm going to get one of those. I don't have one. Oil pressure socket, everybody's probably already got one. Pitman puller, everybody's got those. I am going to get the brake kit, but I'm not buying it from Matco. I'm going to buy a snap-on set. I think Jerry has a set of these I'm going to probably pick up from him. Throttle pedal depressor, that's a good one. I actually needed that. I needed one for brake because I was bleeding my brakes on my truck out there. And I actually need to apply brake pressure in order to finish what I was doing. So I actually needed that. I was able to make something work, but I wish I'd had it. Extractor set, I mean, I've got like 4 of them at this point in time. Ignition coil testers, I've got those, but that's not bad for 30 bucks. Battery tester with printout. I mean, if you get a shop, maybe that'd be good. I know a lot of guys talk about being able to print those out for the customers so they can show them that they need a battery replacement or whatever, and they can give them the ticket. And it just kind of helps to upsell. Technician meter, multimeter. They got 2 different ones, and a regular one and an advanced one. I imagine it probably tells temperature and dwell and other types of readings that more or less that this one here doesn't. Maybe live data too. Relay master jumper kit. I have that, but I didn't pay that much for it. Fuel savers, fuse savers, those are good to have. 112 bucks. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. There's the master kit there. Digital timing light. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you're engine building, you probably want that. And then once again, back to the swag, which I could care less about. I am going to order one of these for my boys, though. They're only 99 bucks. I thought, yeah, we'll see how it works out. 7.4 amp battery, 1200 milliamp, lithium ion, 25 minutes of playtime, 3-hour charge. I think I'm gonna probably pick up 1 or 2 of those for my boys. So not, you know, not a terrible flyer, but not a great one either. But just giving you guys some final content. So hopefully by now I would have been sharing some information or some videos from Florida, which is where we're going. And hopefully I got a chance to visit some pawn shops and pick up some things to kind of share with you guys. That was my goal. Obviously I'm speaking in the present right now, and this video is going to be released in the future, so hopefully I would have done that and fulfilled my promise to you guys. So all right, guys, leave me a comment. Hope you like the flyer review. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram, Midwest_tool_review. Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe to this channel, and guys, click that bell, for Christ's sakes. Click it, man, so you know when I'm releasing these videos. You want to be a part of awesomeness, you got to click that bell. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.